We turn now to the coronavirus, and today Governor Gavin Newsom said the state is taking this outbreak seriously, but officials say they don't want to cause a panic. That's where we turn to our Capitol Bureau reporter, Ashlely Zavala, tonight to explain the latest on the situation.
California Governor Gavin Newsom is not yet ready to call a state of emergency as the state ramps up its efforts against the coronavirus. As of this morning, there were 33 positive tests of the coronavirus in California. 5 of those patients have been transported outside of the state, leaving California with 28 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. The governor says 8,400 people are now being monitored for the virus here in the state. California's newest case is from an unknown source, the first of its kind in the country. Local health officials tried to test the woman February 19th, but the request was initially rejected by the CDC because the case didn't meet CDC protocols. Scrutiny from this prompted a conversation between the CDC and California leaders this morning, according to the governor. The CDC promising to send more testing kits and expanding protocols. The agency is also sending 10 officials to California here to help with testing. The CDC initially provided California with 200 tests, and officials couldn't say how many more the state is getting. They're expected to be here in the coming days. Governor Gavin Newsom acknowledging the anxiety coming from this latest case.
And as information becomes appropriate to make available in a way that doesn't overly create anxiety and, okay, I mean, guys, let's put this in perspective. I know there's deep anxiety, but let's put it in perspective. As we feel it's appropriate for public health purposes, we'll make all of that available. I am deeply committed to transparency.
California has been working with the federal government to bring in those at risk of the virus for quarantine and testing. Governor Gavin Newsom says that work will continue and that the state is even exploring more options and more areas to continue that work. Reporting in Sacramento, I'm Ashlely Zavala.